CheekySport on Rants.
You are now tuned into the Rinse FM podcast, and this is Cheeky Sport. You have myself, Big J.
Mr. Heritage, aka Everybody Hates Chris.
I said Mr. Heritage. Yo, it's Rants in the building.
Yeah, you don't know, man. Family. That's how I can't
Yo.
do a family team. Alright, listen, we're not going to start with all of that, guys. This is a two-part special, alright, that we're doing with Rants and Bants. Make sure you, after you finish watching this video, you head over to his channel. Link is in the description, where we will discuss, is Jose Mourinho the right man for Manchester United? Before you answer, kids. No. Anyway, what you man saying anyway? You guys good? Bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah? Football has been, you see the media, they focus so much on Jose, it's come like you don't even want to focus on anything else.
Nope.
So let's just talk about Champions League. We know Manchester United's out.
Yep.
Spectacularly, bro.
Listen, obviously Rents is a Man United fan.
Bro.
He's obviously not happy right now, but we won't.
Yeah.
So, what do you man think of the next set of fixtures? We've got Liverpool versus
Fixed.
Manchester City.
I'm scared
Fixed.
for Uncle Pep.
It was fixed, didn't it?
Of course it was. Bruv,
Bro,
of course it was.
that's
Bruv,
not
listen.
so- come on, guys,
Let me
listen.
tell you something, yeah? The Champions League is fixed every year, blood. If you support Chelsea, you know you're playing PSG, blood. That's just how it is. You're playing PSG or someone or Barca, blood.
Barcelona.
Them man have
Nah,
played
if you're
Barca.
Arsenal, you play Barca or
Them man
Bayern,
have
innit?
played Barca. Arsenal always get Bayern Munich, fam.
Bayern and Barca.
Literally, like every year. I think I've seen
Literally
Chelsea.
without fail.
I've seen Chelsea Barca. I swear, like 3 times, like in 5 years.
It's not fun no more.
ridiculous. It's
So
not.
That was the other one, and then it was it was that Seville, Juve or something. It was so
Nah,
dead.
Seville got
Roma? Did someone get Roma? Who got Roma?
Nah,
Roma even in?
Seville got someone that I wouldn't have minded getting, but either way,
I'm gonna bring it up now. Like when I was thinking about it, I was like, this is so bait. Because I didn't want Liverpool and City to play each other.
Why not?
me neither.
You know
No,
what?
I wanted to-
I'm scared for Uncle Pep because I didn't want him to have Liverpool. That's the only team I didn't want him to face was Liverpool.
I think that over
He could
two
beat
legs,
everyone else.
Liverpool have got a chance. You
Mate,
know?
yeah, they have,
People
they
are
have,
writing them
they
off,
have,
but
they
you
have.
I
know,
think Liverpool got a chance.
you know what I mean. But at Anfield,
Is it Anfield first or second?
it doesn't really matter because at Anfield they're on smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know Liverpool's Liverpool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've always got a slip up in them.
Who've Arsenal got? Our CSK Moscow, innit?
Yeah,
You said
exactly.
you men are gonna win that.
Nerve, gas, and thing.
Now Arsenal are gonna win that. Arsenal will win that, bro.
We should win.
When they come up against Atletico, that's when we're gonna see what Arsenal are on. Until that,
Yeah.
I think Arsenal beat everyone else.
We should.
You should, but the question is, will they? How you feel? You feeling confident?
Yeah. Well, calm. Lacker's back. Lacker will be back. Because you don't win things with Welbeck. I know that.
See, so we would end up getting Bayern Munich anyway, and we would have got
You
smoked.
got-
You know
got
that
battered.
one, bro.
You would have.
Man would have parked the bus, and then Bayern would have
diesel
smashed
bus.
all the windows, punctured the tires, everything. Like, are you mad?
Man rolls the grenade under the bus.
Nah, we would have
Rolls
got
a grenade.
mashed. Fam, I'm telling you what, Fellaini in the back three and that. Yeah, we would have got mashed.
What's
Juve
what's
versus Real Madrid.
Ooh, that's a decent game.
It's a decent game.
Zizou
I don't
against
think it
against
is, you
against
know.
Juve.
I don't think it's a decent game.
Why
because
not?
Real Madrid in the Champions League are different. They're
Yeah, but
gonna smoke Juve.
Allegri shows that he's a classy manager.
Yeah,
though.
but they conceded 2
He's
at home to
classy.
Tottenham. Yeah, Ronaldo's gonna be on smoke, probably bag a hat trick.
Again.
Yeah, but
That's
Real
it.
Madrid lost to Tottenham.
51.
I know, but Ronaldo's
Which was mad.
just bruv, in the Champions League. Ronaldo's on
Real
smoke.
Madrid about fourth
like,
in the
his
league,
goal to
fourth,
game
fifth,
ratio.
fourth.
His goal to game ratio in the Champions League, silly Ronaldo. Like you
Yeah,
just
he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, Barcelona. So that's Barca through.
Hopefully.
But you see UEFA and Barca. the
UEFA Lona, bruv.
UEFA
I'm telling you.
Lona, yeah.
I told them man
And
already.
listen, we love UEFA, innit? Like, the thing is...
You ain't for Lola, you know. You're
No,
an idiot.
but you have to say, though, you have to... Like, we know that...
No,
Barca
the
can
boss.
beat most teams.
No,
They're
yeah.
unbeaten.
You're being
They're
unfair.
unbeaten
You're being
teams.
unfair, geezer. No.
No.
It's Real
bro.
Madrid. Real Madrid get that kind of
No.
team.
Barcelona.
Not
Barca. Some
Barca.
good fixtures, you know.
Barcelona literally play every game in the
It's
Champions
so
League with
rare
12
that
man.
you see that Barca Bayern very early in the
But yeah, but that's obviously for you know what that's for though. That's for advertisement and
that it's a
things.
bit-
We'll come and buy a minute Real Madrid in the semis all the time. You know what I mean?
Barca should have UEFA on the front of their shirts, blood. They're terrible.
What about Real Madrid?
Remember Barca?
worse.
What year was it? Barca Chelsea, blood, when they got bumped and Iniesta scored that goal. I swear Chelsea should have had about 10 penalties that game.
Ah, that was bad.
Barcelona- bro,
Is that
it's
when
so
Drogba went? You're right.
It's a disgrace.
Bruv.
You
After that game,
That on TV and that.
Yeah.
Here's a, hey, that's how that was real.
That was pain.
Because it was real. He knows they got screwed.
as much as I don't like Chelsea, after that game, that put me off Barca, bruv. Because their man dive, they get all the decisions, and they love getting man.
Who was the
bruv.
manager at the time?
Terrible.
Was it that guy? Shaitan, your guy.
I'm trying to think. I think it was before.
I think, no, it was after. No,
Was
it
it?
wasn't.
Nah, because it was. I wasn't. in
Who
the
come after
country at the
Shaitan?
time.
Why are you calling him like that? This is not annoying me, Chris, bro.
No,
Shaitan.
actually, it had to be because Drogba was there.
Who was it?
Yeah, but Jumbo was there with Avram, innit?
No, Jose bought Drogba the year after Ranieri left.
What?
Because remember, Drogba was on smoke, yeah, in for Marseille. Then Jose bought him for like 25 mil after one good season, bro.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember
He
that.
came on, and then he won the league that year, so it was definitely under Jose if Drogba was there on a mad one.
But this is the main thing I wanted to ask you.
What,
as well.
Liverpool
I know,
City?
I know this wasn't actually one of something we wanted to talk about, yeah?
Yeah.
As you can see there from the pictures, make sure you follow CheekySport on Instagram.
Plug.
Mo Salah versus De Bruyne for PFA this
Ah, De Bruyne all day.
See, I had this
Oh,
argument.
no,
I had this argument on Twitter.
No, you see,
Bruv,
that's what I don't
Listen,
like. De Bruyne
listen.
So-
Nah, bruv, listen,
Go on, Rants.
listen. Forget individual. Listen. Here it is, yeah. When they do the Ballon d'Or thing, who wins the Ballon d'Or? Usually the brother that lifts the Champions League. That's just how it is. It's all well, like playing well, but if we both play well and my team wins more than yours, then I must win it, fam.
Not even just that though. If like,
In numbers, he's not seeing Mo
The
Salah.
bit- it's not about the
but
numbers
thing
though,
is,
'cause Harry Kane's got
numbers
better
can be
numbers.
deceptive as well. Because
Which
I
they
read
can
a
be.
stat. I read a stat here where Olivier Giroud for Arsenal actually won Arsenal more points from the bench in terms of goals he scored and how many points they got them to what Mo Salah was doing. If man's scoring the third in a 2-0 win or he's scoring the second in a 4-0 win, you haven't won the game for your team. You know them ones. Like
Yeah.
when man are scoring the
Important
winning
goals.
goal
Yeah.
or getting the assist for the winning goal, which De Bruyne is doing, yeah, like it actually is worth more for your team. Like even like for us, like for instance, when Rom was like getting the third goal and man were winning 4-0 and that.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was saying about Rom. Like, I was saying that even before.
You see what I'm saying? Them goals didn't mean anything.
I'm trying to tell you though, when you see like what he done against.
He's been good. Yeah,
No,
sorry.
yeah.
He's been very good. He's been very good, yeah.
He's been very good.
Okay, he's been exceptional. But
been very
but
good in
the
the last
De
8
Bruyne
weeks.
is like, you see how most Salah missed bare chances in a game,
Yeah.
and or he might like
He
he,
does
he
miss a few.
like and it's
De
like
Bruyne is clinical, bruv.
De Bruyne on the other hand, like he makes Man City tick, geezer.
Yes.
Like,
That's the only thing.
Yes,
that-
he
that was
controls
my-
it. He
that was
controls
my-
the game for them. Him and
he's
David
better than
I
Silva.
feel like
Him and
Pep-
Silva.
Yeah.
Silva as well.
Silva has had such a great season. I don't know why people aren't
Because
talking about
he's
it.
not popular enough. He's not popular enough. You know what I mean?
Before he even come to Prem.
Yeah, no, but he should still. But De Bruyne,
I'm not gonna lie.
he's
I
that
feel
he's
like
that
the
Perez.
Guardiola put that philosophy in KDB, and then
Yeah.
he goes on the pitch and makes sure he
See,
makes
see,
it.
you see how your man, the Shaitan, couldn't get that out of him. Just saying.
Bro,
Listen, yeah.
I'm telling you, I call man Snorinho, blood, because
Snorinho.
I'm just falling asleep, blood. Like, watching
That
this
diesel
football.
bus, boy. Your Old Trafford stinks of diesel. Thank you, Barkhand.
Whatever, man.
Stinks of diesel, mate.
Listen,
Diesel, blood.
you man are jarring already. So basically, I don't even like the way he's calling him Shaitan. No, that's good. He knows what he's doing. He's giving me that look like, Shaitan.
That Shaitan. Did you see the ultimate Shaitan? You see how he's chewing the chewing gum after the game? I'm talking about Sir Alec when he's looking down at my man. He chewed that chewing gum hard.
Let's talk about FA Cup.
Oh.
Let's talk about FA Cup.
Might as well, go on.
FA Cup.
Yeah, there weren't any shocks. There weren't any shocks. And I did say in the build-up, I said I don't foresee any shocks.
Yeah, but wasn't a press conference more
And
shocking?
there wasn't any in terms of results.
Yeah, but about the press
Everyone-
conference,
if
come
he
on,
done an
man.
accumulator, it would have come through. Like
Who did Chelsea have there?
Leicester.
Forget that. I want to know about what you think of the rant quickly.
What?
No, we're gonna say that.
Say.
The rant will be in part 2. The rant for rants, blood. I'm gonna break that down. now.
I'm dying for part 2.
No, so basically, in regards to the what do you call it?
I want
You
to.
didn't watch FA Cup.
Well, no, but what I want to say about that. No, I want to say something about the FA Cup though. I want to say something about the FA Cup though.
Yeah.
What I want to say is Spurs. I want to talk about them. For a
They
minute.
absolutely
Because-
they bopped what do you call them? I watched the game still.
They're about to win the FA Cup.
You reckon they're about to win it, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if Shaitan's got it in it. To,
Listen, I'm
Put it
gonna
out the bag.
categorically tell you.
And plus you're going to Wembley. You're going to
categorically
Wembley.
telling you that if we don't slap them, Chelsea will, blood. Them man will. The pants are
you're
coming
trying to
down in
say-
the
so
final.
basically, For those who don't know, the semi-final's been announced. All right, the semi-final will be Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh,
and it
big
will
game.
be Chelsea versus Southampton.
Come on,
Okay?
Chelsea.
So Chelsea Southampton. We're basically.
I want Chelsea to win the
we're
cup.
basically saying slap
Bro.
it. You man are saying
Bruv,
Chelsea
if
who
we
are
don't,
fifth in
if
the
we
league,
don't beat Tottenham,
Chelsea who are not the same Chelsea that we.
if we don't beat Tottenham, Chelsea will.
Let's
I'm
put them for
telling
120
you, blood.
minutes. You know.
Willian.
120
Oh, Willian's hard. He's hard.
Willian is
So
on
hard.
bits right
He's so
now.
hard.
And if he gets hold of Tottenham without Harry Kane,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but
He's too hard.
Listen, I didn't watch
Goodbye.
the match, but all I'm trying to say is they took Chelsea to 120 minutes.
Who did?
Chelsea, Leicester.
What does that mean?
yeah, but Leicester, that's the only thing they had to play for all season.
What does that mean?
That's the only thing they had to play for all season.
Southampton are still in that relegation zone, that huge relegation zone. Obviously, not bottom three, but
Southampton don't want to be in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
The club itself are like, oh,
why?
because they're like, oh, we need to concentrate on the league, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need this extra fixture.
Absolutely,
We're
bro.
trying to focus us to get
I think
into
Chelsea
Yeah.
are gonna roll them man over. Like,
So Manchester
convincingly.
United versus Spurs. You can talk about what you think.
I feel
I
like
hope
it's written.
I hope the diesel bus doesn't park itself at Wembley, and I hope it comes true.
Oh, it's
and
parking, bro.
I hope not.
But listen,
'Cause the thing is, you're at a disadvantage, 'cause
think
you're
it's
away.
written. I think a Jose versus.
Manchester United versus.
Yeah, but it's at Wembley.
It doesn't matter if it's at Wembley. It's still a 50-50 allocation, isn't it?
They've been there for. They know how it works.
Yes, they
like,
do
you
know
what
how
I
it
mean?
works.
They
But
know how the
remember,
grass
United,
smells.
United, all their games. Well, forget the league games, innit? But the cup games at Wembley, United have won their last three.
Well, you're not the same United though.
The finals.
It's
It's,
not
the
the
same
same United.
manager. It's the same team. It's only a year later, mate.
It's not the same. It's not the same team.
Oh, it's the
So
same
like,
team.
are you as an Arsenal fan conceding that Spurs have to win this cup?
Oh, they need to win it. Bloody hell.
They
Jesus.
need to win it.
Them man ain't won a trophy. They ain't won a major trophy since 1991, cousin. Trust me. And you know what kills it? You know what smacks it though? The irony of it is that peasant of a manager they got, Poch.
How is he a president of a manager?
He come out. He needs to have some respect and get back in his little box.
Yeah, Poch said
Man's
that he
got
don't care about the FA
Thank
Cup.
you.
No, okay. Can I ask you man a very quick question? Because I don't like it. when
How
you say
dare
that.
he?
It gets me angry.
How dare he?
No, but you know
Rate-
what?
rate
My
the
brothers,
managers-
my
rate the
brothers are
managers.
Tottenham fans, and they're angry at that as well because they're like, we need to win something. And Poch is like, no, we don't need the FA Cup. My brothers are fuming. They're like, yo, we need to go. Like,
Oh,
big
yeah,
man
no,
thing.
I feel like they should.
Yeah,
I think
Poch
they
don't rate the FA Cup.
He don't
blood.
rate it. He said
Oh, no, he did
he
say
he
that,
was
right?
taking a mickey basically out of Wenger saying what man won 3 trophies in 4 years.
Because he's good
But
into
then they finished what 5? They finished what 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Say something.
But that,
And 5th. What? And what have they done? No trophies? What? We got trophies and top 4? What? Say something.
but it shows his
He's
ambition.
never won a trophy
It
himself.
shows his ambition that he genuinely thinks they can
Ambition
win the league.
or deluded.
No, I think it's delusion still.
Of
If he
grandeur, of grandeur, of grandeur. Let me add that for the kids. You put that salt-based salt with the grandeur. Trust me.
Like, he
Deluded.
genuinely thinks they can win the league. I
They
don't
can't
know
win the
why.
league, can they?
However, like, I have to say, either way, them man are not winning it, bro.
Never,
They
ever.
don't have any players in that squad that knows
Poch is
how
going
to
to
win
United.
a tournament.
If not this summer, next summer.
I agree as well.
Alright, so if I wanted to ask you, man, very quickly, if you was to name all the rank the managers.
Oh, it's best. Well,
Top 5. Let's say
what
top
if they all had the same
What,
budget?
in the league?
No, yeah.
What if they all had the same budget?
No.
Yeah, but they all had the same. Okay,
Yeah, if they all had the same budget,
Wenger, Pep.
He put
Jose.
Wenger- he put Wenger above Pep.
What if they all? If they all got the same piece, if they all got the same piece. Shall I tell you something? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what Wenger said. Shall I tell you something Wenger said? If they're the same piece, shall I tell you what Wenger said? As Wenger said, I won the league unbeaten without petrol money and good ideas. My man's done it with
Without petrol
My man done it
money.
with petrol money.
Tell them when that was. Tell the kids when that was.
2004, 2005, kids. No, it wasn't. You know, I'm lying. It was actually 2003, 2004. It was actually 2003.
When man done that,
That woman was a
hey,
liar.
As when was you
that when
born?
man were buying ringtones from. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
62333.
That's what I
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Give Wenger the same amount of peas. He's doing the thing. He's doing the madness.
Listen, that manager question, there's no right or wrong answer, blood. The way I like to look at it is, when I look at everyone now, who is getting the most out of the players that they have, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, Pep's doing well, but Man City been investing in that team for the last 5 years, from even before he came. So with the money that City have spent and the players he's got in, what he's doing is very good, but it's not amazing, bro.
But but it's not me. No, but it's styly.
No,
It's the style of football, though.
Wait. Let me make my point, because it's just like,
Hold
I
on.
feel like, you see what Claudio done with Leicester, yeah? Like that's
Fluke.
up there with anything that we've seen in Premier League history.
And probably,
You
and probably,
know them ones
and
that-
it's probably enhancement somewhere.
But bruv, them man are definitely juicing peptide Guardiola, blood. I told man already, blood. Them
You know,
man
did you see one of the
them man
comments?
are juicing.
Did you see one of the comments on the YouTube? Someone wrote that, you know. PED, they said.
By the way, this is all speculation, people.
He failed the drugs test. Bruv, he failed the drugs test as a player. Man's been bumped as a Barca manager, blood. Man's got Tour de France, man. Yeah, they're just strapping man.
I believe in you, Pep. By the way, I love you, Uncle Pep. You're the man. This style of football is amazing.
In terms of who's getting the most out of the players they've got, who's playing the best football,
Uncle Pep, it's Uncle Pep.
Who's getting the most out of
Uncle Pep.
Ransom Bants FC. You
Yeah.
got Billy. They say you got to buy your manager. What manager? What manager? What free CVs do you want in the room?
Bruv, what, bruv?
He can't answer. Man can't answer.
Bruv, the way I like football played, yeah. If I'm talking
I didn't
about
know you was
the
a
managers
politician,
in
you
the
know.
Premier League-
I never saw you as a
the managers
politician,
in
right?
the Premier League now, just based on the football that's being played, it has to be Poch, it has to be Klopp, and it has to be peptide blood. But it has to be.
So
Like,
that's it,
literally.
take it right now.
Yeah, but my argument is, yeah, when I look at the crap
no
players
trophies.
that Liverpool have, and they have some crap
No
players.
trophies.
innit?
No trophies in that
Listen,
manager there.
they-
apart from
that
Pep.
is done. But here's the thing, though. When I look at the crap players Liverpool have, like man for man, listen, bruv, both their goalkeepers don't make one keeper, blood. Like, let's be honest now. They got Robertson and some next roadie at right back. Like, what is this?
I ain't gonna lie, yo. And this is what I tell you all the time.
And then their midfield, man are throwing in Henderson and Wijnaldum.
Right.
And bruv, what is this?
Nah,
Them man
mate,
sold
you have to rate
Coutinho and they're still bitsing out teams, bruv. So you have to say, yeah, whatever.
Hold on,
Klopp's got them blowing smoke.
it was only 2 months ago though. Klopp was like a flop. Remember?
he still is
you
a
was
flop,
one of them
lad.
calling Jurgen flop.
Bruv, he still is a flop
Klopp is
because
very lucky.
listen, Klopp.
Klopp is proof, yeah, about media bias.
Yeah,
of course.
Again, I don't want to get onto nobody. I'm not getting onto that. I'm just calling it how I see. My man looks like Austin Powers. I like Klopp. I'm all everybody here. You know, I'm Mr.
I don't
Nice
like
Guy.
Klopp, blood.
I
He
love everyone.
waffles, blood. His press conferences are the longest.
He
man.
comes in,
He
you
talks
know,
so much
he's all-
rubbish.
You know, like he's all happy. And
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
Looks like a proper loser.
Someone like Wenger, who does keep it serious and keep it to you all the time,
Yeah.
them man will find the fun. They put the camera on him at the funniest times.
Yeah.
They'll get him.
Yeah.
They do
'Cause they're trying to
everything they
undermine
can
man, innit?
to make man look
Listen, the
stupid.
media do love Klopp because he gives them the time of day, innit? And he banters with them and he does all that nonsense. But here's the thing, though. Obviously, he is flop, blood. When he gets to finals, he dies, bro. Every time.
Yeah.
4 finals. bro.
His in-game management is actually very poor. But I like the way he sets up his team to attack and the philosophy that he has, bruv. His in-game management is not very good. His substitutions aren't very good. He very rarely wins a game by making a change.
So
like.
you're saying that out
Yeah,
of the
I'm
pot.
saying.
So if we just
So out of the pot, he's at the bottom.
So and if we was to bring it back to the FA Cup, just to round it off, you're basically saying the final will be Chelsea versus Spurs. And in that final,
I
you're
think
saying
it's
Chelsea-
Mourinho versus Chelsea. It's
I'm
written in the
hoping
stars, bruv.
Shaitan pulls a trick out there.
Bruv, why do you keep calling, man?
Sorry, Jose. Jose, Mr. Heritage. Mr. Heritage.
Heritage. I think that Josie versus Chelsea for a trophy is just written.
Oh,
I
that's
just
a
think
good
it's
one,
written,
innit? That's a
bruv.
nice and Conte.
Yeah.
Yes,
And Conte again running down the
the
touchline.
Don
blood.
Conte. That's what I want. The Don.
Someone's running down the touchline
Yes,
in the final.
yes.
blood. I'm telling you,
It's the
someone
Don
is,
Conte.
bro. Because
Yeah.
listen, yeah,
I want
Conte's
Conte.
not gonna be here next season.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's got nothing to lose. Conte can run
Come
down
on,
and
Chelsea.
slide down the touchline if he wants. blood.
Do you guys reckon Conte is going to be at Chelsea next season?
No, he's gone. He's absolutely gone, bro.
He might be at Arsenal or who knows, innit?
He's gone.
That's it, innit?
Conte's gone 100%.
PSG want him maybe.
Bro, that's all mad, you know. That's sometimes when I think about the way the management thing works, yeah. Like me and CheekySport Joel were talking about the other day. Them man who always have a job. Like Mark Hughes just got another job.
Yeah.
Mark Hughes, Mick McCarthy,
Bro,
Chris Warnock. Who else is there? Let's say Neil Warnock.
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, boy.
David Moyes.
What's his name as well?
just go
That was
round
at
the-
Crystal
Who's the
Palace.
other one?
At Crystal Palace. He was at Crystal Palace.
Pardew.
Pardew. All them man there. Pulis.
Them journeyman, innit?
Yeah, Pulis. Them man there.
Every time they lose 2-1, yeah, the camera looks. I just look at.
All things Steve Bruce.
Oh,
another
bro.
another crook.
You see what I
Another
mean?
crook. Them man are crooks.
Yeah, them
man.
man are stealing livings, blood.
Man.
Them man are doing bank jobs, fam. Look at them. They ain't never won nothing. Them man are literally borderline relegating teams and then jumping.
Give someone else a
go.
go. Give one the black man a go. That's what I'm saying. Give Sol Campbell, Paul Ince, give them man a go, please. Come on.
They can't do any worse.
It's unfair. It's unfair.
You know what
It's unfair. Sorry.
But they don't do their CV.
How they gonna build it up if they keep on giving the same job? Like Pardews had 100 jobs. Mick McCarthy's had 100 jobs as well. That man are nicking living. Who's the other one? Come on, man. Who's the one that was?
But remember back in the day, that man used to do that with all Alan Kirbishley and that.
Kirbishley.
You know
but you know what? Kirbishley had some respect and said, you know what? Man is done, innit?
Pulis, all them man there.
No, but Pulis he's done all right, though.
Yeah, but he done all right at
He's been
Stoke.
sacked unfairly.
They done all right at Stoke, but then them man weren't liking the volleyball and they got rid of him.
That's the thing. The style of football's dead, man. It's some old school draconian style of football. Balls up in the sky. Not even Clough wanted that thing. Clough said if football's meant to be played. What am I saying?
If football was meant to be played in the air, they picture me in the sky.
It was meant to be blue, like, you know what I mean?
Picture me in the sky and that. When you watch Pulis, blood, the ball's coming down with snow on it, blood. It's the truth, blood.
You were like engineers like, it's true.
It's mad, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I said snow, you know.
It's horrible, blood.
Guys, let us know in the comments below if you did have your own football club, what would be the top 3 CVs you want to see using managers from the Premier League? Also, see if you can name all the managers who are just rotating.
There's better.
We've said a few.
Give me a list. I need a list. Run down, please.
Yeah, make sure you leave the list, innit? All right, guys. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Luke Shaw leaving Manchester United.
Yes, let's talk about Lucas Shaw. I have a lot to say about Luke.
I'm not really thinking about the fact. I don't want to talk about the whole Jose.
Yeah.
What I wanted to
What, the bullying?
I just want to talk to you guys about that's basically what I want to talk about.
What, the bullying?
Well, basically, I was talking about player power and basically talking about management and how sometimes, like certain times again, people would, the fault lies with the manager.
Yeah.
Everything lies with the player. When you think about some of these players, do you feel like it's good for a manager to come out and say who?
I don't, but I feel like it's good for the manager to stick it all over them in the changing room in front of their mates. Cool, but not out to the media. Nah, there's certain players, the thing is with man management and what Fergie was very good at is he knew which players to stick it all over. He knew which ones to put their arm around. He was always the same. And like, I think, who was it? I think it was Rio Ferdinand that said when it was Nani, you knew Nani was sensitive, so he would never stick it on him in public. But with other guys like Beckham and Scholes and Gildes, even Rio, like he was cussing Rio out like, bro, publicly, because he knows that Rio can hold it as a big man. But certain players like the Nannies and the foreign guys that were different, you need to know how to handle your players, innit? And that's why Jose works better with more mature, older players because he's just reckless.
Did you ever feel like you wanted Wenger to call out certain men whenever they...
Bro, in my younger days, you know, when I was learning about Arsenal and football itself.
2004, 2005.
Yeah. Because there was times where I remember those times I wanted Wenger to like really go at certain players, like, you know, like if Omri weren't pulling his weight or Bergkamp was doing a madness, you know, one of them. Because at the end of the day, we mythologise them and think they were perfect every game when they wasn't in it. You know what I mean? But
because too much of you young bulls, you just follow highlights.
Yeah, just follow highlights. It's a highlight
YouTube
king.
generation, innit, bruv?
You don't just follow highlights and then follow YouTube clips and they think this is how a man was.
Yeah.
Nah,
But no, it's not. Wenger has never chucked anyone on the bus, and he's taught Arsenal fans, you know, we keep everything in the house. That's why when you see Arsenal fan TV, it like
he couldn't wait to throw that in there.
like it hurts the club, like what we stand for. You know what I mean? Keep everything in the house. We're family.
But do you think that's good though? Cause
No, you can't be chucking man under the bus. You can't chuck man under a bus, geezer.
Anything you do, you have to pull somebody up.
No, but you don't pull like if you're gonna pull it up, you're gonna do it in front of everyone, are you?
It's something you keep in house.
I don't personally do that.
Why not? Because it's not good. It's not good for business.
But football clubs are like families, bruv. You don't chat your family business on the road, fam. That's how it is.
But
like,
Jose,
you gotta realize, especially like I've been in the changing room, so it's like, bruv, that's your family, blood. Like I played abroad and I've lived with my teammates, blood. So like these are my brothers. Like I ain't got no family here. This is my man, them. So when you're slating them in public as a manager, I'm looking at you like that's my boy, you know. Like that's how it is. Like these lot are friends, like proper friends. Know what I mean? So them man come to training together in the car.
He's right though. He's right.
Them man come together to training in the car, blood. And a lot of these man were there before the manager was there, so they ain't got no loyalty to this manager over their boys.
Especially if he's a shaitan as well.
I feel like some of these players, they did it to Gary Monk.
The manager.
Where the players are like, "Bun this manager, bro. Can't we just play dead and get
But I don't think they're playing dead on purpose. I just feel like
this doesn't go for any specific team. I'm just saying. I feel like I've seen it happen to Ranieri after they won the league.
No, you didn't see it happen to Ranieri after he won the league because one, the juice probably gone. Two, if they wasn't juicing, it was fluke. Like it was luck. It was lady luck. They did.
Bruv, the thing is with Claudio,
they really did.
Listen,
They
with
did, bro.
Ranieri,
They really did.
Ranieri, you got to realize, that because he overachieved so highly, and he actually exposed how he exposed the gems. It was only a matter of time before his best players he was gonna lose. So when you lose your best players, bro, you can't be expected.
But they only lost one,
play
to be fair, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I know he's
he
integral
was
part.
Integral
Yeah.
to how they played football.
Yeah.
And also, what you got to realize is, like teams are looking at you different now.
Yeah.
Like, even me personally, every time I was like, it's only a matter of time before the wheels fell off, and it just didn't, bruv. You know the ones.
That's
there.
because man like you lot did pay them no respect.
Man are coming to your stadium with respect. Certain
Yeah.
man are parking buses now, whereas before teams thought, it's
You
only
see, that's what I
Leicester.
say. You lot didn't pay no respect. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Didn't you
Yeah,
not lose
that's
them
it.
5-3?
And that's what,
you
they
lost them
say
5-3 that
about
year.
first season syndrome with a lot of strikers as well. As soon as man actually say, yo, this guy's a baller, second season it's all like,
Like Salah.
man,
Hopefully
can't get a touch.
they find
That's
Salah.
why
Salah was
I
never
think
sent.
next
No,
season,
no way.
Salah ain't gonna have
No
the
way.
same season.
No, he's got like 100 goals this season. No
Yeah.
way. and he's missed like 150.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Next season, I don't think he's on smoke next season like that.
If he does, then
Hopefully he
boy.
gets golden boot, innit? Hopefully he gets
Why?
Yeah.
I'd rather Kane get him than Salah. To be fair. I'm done with this Liverpool gas. At least Kane's done it 3 years in a row, innit? I can take that. He's going to be the next Alan Shearer. I can take that, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why is he saying Kane's gonna be the next Alan Shearer?
It's Conte is going to be the next Alan Shearer.
Nah, he won't.
Nah, he is. Conte Kane, when he goes to Manchester United or Chelsea or City, wherever he goes.
Kane is
Kane will go
the
on
next
the
coming of Shearer. He is, bro.
Kane, leave Spurs, bro. Just leave Spurs. Do it for England, bro. If you want us to win the World Cup one day, you need to learn real football, win trophies. You ain't doing that at Spurs.
Yeah, he's
You
not.
not see that young Crystal Palace sheet that got a call up?
But the right back.
Yeah.
And you know why I got a call up?
No.
Because when we played against them, we were so dead. We made this.
Oh.
We made this youth look wavy,
No, he was
blood.
hard though. He was hard.
Nah, but we made this guy look like Cafu, blood. I'm like, listen, the youth ain't even got grown man cane roll like it's all young and that. I was like, listen, get Martial or Rashford on man to roast him. It didn't happen.
He said he
We
hasn't
never
got grown man
isolated
Kane
man.
roll,
I'm
yeah.
so happy for that youth though, man.
Fam.
Let me see the picture, man. Let me see the picture. Because I didn't see the Kane roll there.
Man got the high school cane
We
rolls.
actually need to get more of
Fam.
these young youths in.
Nah, I rate Southgate for doing that. And because he was the under 21 manager anyway, like he looks.
I do rate
What's
that
the
as well.
centre back that plays for Swansea that's on spraying blood as well?
No, but he needs to stop that guy, Southgate. He's got to stop.
What,
that.
bringing through the youth?
He's
Nah,
big-
nah,
but
I'm
he's
all
big-
for that
he's-
because
nah,
realistically,
No, I don't mean he's got like stop making it like a Tottenham Liverpool thing as well.
realistically, England ain't winning no World Cup. So
Yeah, true.
if I was Gareth Southgate, I would say, listen,
this geezer
all of you
coming?
dead guys, move it. I'm bringing a young
There's
under
not a picture of him.
27 team. Like, I would do it. Why not? What have we got to lose? What have we got to lose? We're not winning it anyway.
You're not winning it anyway. You might as well give
I'll
these
say,
young
listen,
players
I'm not
a
going to
chance.
do what all the other England
Yeah, but they can't
managers
even
do
get into
and
the
get
team,
all the
though,
name
their
brand
teams.
players and stick them together. I'm going to pick a balanced, hungry, young team and just go for it, bruv. Why
That's
not?
what I'm gonna do, man. Seriously, man. His cane looks
That's
mad, but
that's what I would do.
It's hard though. It's hard.
said that. Not even a grown man Kane roll, yeah.
He got the new-
Man got the
he
youth man cane roll.
Yeah, the new thing, the young main joint.
The young maid, the
Man
Man
young
got the
maid.
youth man cane roll. It's just like my mum was busy yesterday. You know that one there.
Yeah, big him up still, big him up.
Pick him up,
What,
man.
so what, he's in the
Yeah,
England squad, yeah?
yeah, he got-
Yeah, hard.
Nah, he's a
How
bad
old,
man.
how old is he?
Fam, he's young.
You should have played. You should have played for your
He's young,
African
I don't
country,
know,
blood.
So he's in the he plays for Palace. He's in Palace's actual first team.
Yeah,
Okay.
he should have done what Wilf done, blood, and played for his African country still, because them man are just gonna ruin him, fam.
Nah, Zaha knew he couldn't get into the England
They'll give him the
squad,
cap, brother. Zaha would get into the England squad now. Of course,
He's
he
dead
would.
food. Nah, Zaha's dead, man. He's dead.
Wilf's a bad man.
Nah, he's
Wilf's
not,
a
man.
bad
Nah, he's dead food. Sorry. I used to be a big
I'm
fan of you,
upset,
Wilfred,
yeah,
because
that
he was
we
an
let
Arsenal
Wolf
fan,
go, bro.
but nah,
I'm upset that we let him
he
go.
don't cut the mustard.
Do you feel like he still has a chance to go somewhere else?
Wolf, yes, he'll go to Spurs and do bits, bro.
Everyone's saying that.
Why? But Spurs don't need.
They want
Spurs
him.
won't even need him.
They
though.
want him.
They've got Son in 60 seconds. They've got Lucas.
Yeah, Sonaldo, bro.
Ericsson, sensational, blah.
Yeah.
Ericsson or Mkhitaryan.
Ooh, Ericsson, bad boy.
Why
Ericsson's
are you saying
so bad.
Mkhitaryan for?
I'm asking.
Ericsson's
Because
bad.
you wouldn't have said that before.
Mickey's,
No, I was asking, somebody asked me.
You wouldn't have said that before.
bruv, Ericsson is so
I
techie.
didn't even give an answer.
Yeah, but I'm saying you would have never asked that question
No,
before.
somebody asked me. I thought it was
But now he's playing for the other red.
Ericsson
You're
is
asking these
different,
questions.
bro. Nah.
You gonna give us an answer or not, Chris?
No.
Ericsson's different gravy, blood.
I can see why Man United got rid of Mickey.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is a good player though. But I can see
He's
why.
a very good player, but he was always gonna do better for you than us, bruv. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Because
even
you
with
man
us,
actually
even with
play
us, yeah,
football.
we do play football. But he also like he makes a few mistakes.
He makes more than a few. Man will try and nutmeg people when it's not on. And
But
that
he'll do it in the
loses.
same. But in the
That's what he
same
does,
game. But in the
bruv.
same game, he'll have 2 assists and a goal. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, I'm telling you, I said
He's
it
the
in
one.
the
No, Lexi
Europa
maybe the
League.
worst.
Yeah, in the Europa League last season, Mickey, like there was one game where man got 3 assists, but he played so badly, and it just made man just look mad. Like everyone was like, "Yeah, Mickey 3 assists." I was like, "Bruv, were you watching the game?"
Yeah.
Like he done nothing. That's why I hate this stats generation, bruv. I'm gonna do a full video dedicated to stats because I hate them, blood. I hate them. You got man in the argument that ain't meant to be there, blood.
Because so much people they talk stats.
If you look up passing stats, there'll be bag of centre backs, blood.
A jacker.
Pass it to their left back. You know that one's
A
98%.
jacker, yeah. A jacker, yeah.
98% pass accuracy and that.
Who?
Ashley Young back to the
Yeah.
keeper, 98% and that. Bruv, what the hell? Man's playing back
98%.
to the keeper from the halfway line, blood. That's his most played pass to De Gea, blood.
Even though I'm saying that about stats, I feel like stats alone Salah should win PFA. I'm actually so I feel so annoyed that when I talk to people and they're like they don't want to give it to the Egyptians.
No, because De Bruyne he's done too much.
No, but Salah,
You see,
Salah's taking the
yeah, but Salah,
Yeah.
when he scored the 4 goals this weekend, I was
that's what Gash drops the 4
no,
goals.
but he's been doing it all season, innit? But you know, like when you rejig it,
Yeah, but have you seen what De Bruyne has done?
No, but
Those passes, man, they're stupid balls, man. Like, you know what I mean? They're dumb.
He's playing
They're
some
things
lazy
you can't do.
Class everywhere in that team.
Yeah, there is.
If De Bruyne gets dropped tomorrow, oh well. Like,
Yeah.
So,
Big man thing, like, realistically,
don't get me wrong, he's hard.
even
If
though
Salah
I don't
gets
like
dropped
either
tomorrow,
club, I
it's
don't.
right.
Huh?
If Salah gets dropped tomorrow, it's alright.
Yeah, bruv, on a level, I don't like either club, but you have to think that Salah's receiving the ball from Henderson. So you have to give it to him. You have to give it to him, blood. Bruv, like, there's no such thing as an assist, blood.
I
You have
think
to do it
Henderson's
yourself
dead
when
food.
you got that man behind you.
Sorry, Hendo, but he's dead food.
This is another thing I don't like. Henderson, he does what he has to do.
He's going to get the
Very
England
few
captain's
mistakes,
armband as well,
very
blood.
few mistakes. I don't know what you lot expect from the brother.
Bruv, Jordan Horrenderson.
Horrendous.
He's so bad, blood.
He's not.
You know,
bro.
he's
He's not
crap
great.
food,
He's not
bruv.
great. He's not good
He's
food.
just
He's
not
horrible,
He just-
blood.
Like a man can't be average in this day and age, you know. A man can't.
Bruv,
get
man
the
could be
ball,
average and wear the
provide some
England
passes,
skipper
he can
armband and the Liverpool skipper armband and make FIFA covers, blood.
He-
What is this, man? Are you mad? How are average players on the cover of FIFA,
That's
blood?
the truth.
That's you know you're crap when man
That's the
put you
truth.
on FIFA to
Hey,
troll
no,
you, blood.
No, gangster, you have to be.
Bruv, man put you on FIFA to troll you, blood. That's how bad he is, blood.
Man, them trolled.
It
Like,
was a
he's-
banter team.
He's no Stevie G, you know what I mean?
You know it was
he's
a
not even
dare
close.
or something. They put man on FIFA.
He's not even close,
And I
bro.
think
He's not even
that's where
close.
sometimes it's unfair because everyone obviously
He's not even Deep
they see-
Mahaman,
they see
blood.
him like Henderson,
Deep
like,
Mahaman.
you gotta be the next Stevie G.
Deepa was decent
He's
still.
not even Haman, blood. Like, man's just dead food, blood. I can't remember.
You say he's not even having.
Yeah,
He's
not even
not
Haman.
Haman, blood. Like, Vladimir Smith or something, bro.
Nah, that's a Vladimir. That's too
wet,
far.
blood.
Sweet shit.
He's
That.
wet,
Them
blood.
FM stats.
I'm telling you, he's terrible.
Oh, I think.
Horrenderson,
Hey,
blood.
listen.
With the gelled hair, blood.
Henderson, what do you guys rate him out of 10? You guys, please let me know because I'm telling you, I think he's a cool 5.
Would you have him at
5 or
Manchester?
6 out of 10. But man, like, no, don't give me that because people like to act like he's like a -2 or something.
Nah,
Like,
he's not.
But
Nah, he's
he's
not
a
minus two.
People
squad-
act like Henderson is the deadest.
No, no,
Henderson
he's-
is a squad player.
Yes, yes.
Say Henderson and
For
it's
top,
like,
for top,
oh
yeah.
my days, cuz, what
Henderson is a squad player. That's what he is.
He's a squad player for top 5.
He's
for
a
top
squad.
5 teams.
Yes, he is,
Top 6
bruv.
even.
Henderson is like an
From Arsenal.
Everton starter.
Yeah, it's not like a thing you got to throw him in like West Brom or something.
No, he can play
No,
for Everton.
Nah, Everton would be
Everton,
captain.
Southampton, yeah,
Yeah.
that's his level, bruv. You know what I'm saying? To start, like, if you're starting for Liverpool, that shows actually how much them man are overachieving, fam.
Yeah, but they love him.
Yeah.
They love him though.
Henderson, Milner, and Wijnaldum.
That
midfield
Milner,
ain't
that's
meant to win.
mad.
Well, they ain't gonna win you nothing.
Milner's not dead either. Milner's
But
No,
would you be
Milner
happy?
Is Milner is underrated, bruv. He's very efficient.
No,
He's better than Henderson.
Milner plays a 7 every game though.
Yeah,
And that's it.
but that you need them in your team.
Love that.
You need a 7 every game in your team.
Love that.
You need
I don't
them.
want you to come and give me 10 some days, and then some days you come and give me 3.
I know. I want that. I want to see a 10 one day and a 3 day. I don't mind. I can take the inconsistency.
Nah,
I want to
give
see
me
that magic.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? You need that magic, that juice.
Nah, at least I know what I'm getting from you, bro. What you're
Nah, but when Milner bust through, they were gassing him like Rooney, blood. Remember when he bust
Oh
through
my
at
God,
Leeds?
I could never
They
understand
gassed
though.
him.
Even then, I couldn't
Remember
understand.
the name James Milner? Man, faded, fam.
And Alan Smith, him and Alan Smith.
They did it too much.
They done that, all of them, bro. They overhype English
Yeah,
players
James
to the
Milner was-
point where it's horrible.
James Milner is a solid player. That's about, but I don't want him in my Arsenal team. I don't want that in it. When Arsenal was linked, well,
England, you need a.
I need young.
Yeah, you need youth.
young boys to
You
come
need youth. You played that Dyer as the holding player,
struggling,
bro.
bro. It's the worst England team I've seen in a long time.
It is, but you know what? Even though it's the West England team, I think it will be the most balanced England.
It's filled with so much
so
mediocrity.
they'll do better.
Like there's so
Do
much
you know what I mean?
mediocre.
Because
sometimes it's
mediocrity
about
all over the
balance.
pitch.
When is the England-Italy game? Friendly.
I don't care about international no more. There's dead food.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. Don't even know who's in it. Arsenal.
I
don't know who's in it.
I hear that. I don't care about the World
I don't
Cup,
care.
bro.
All I care about
I'm gonna watch
is
it.
domestic.
Bruv, since I was born, yeah, man's always watched the World Cup to
Yeah.
watch Brazil. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Man just watch Brazil games. I don't watch nothing else in the World Cup. I swear down, bruv. Man only watches Brazil games. I got
To
3
be fair,
Brazil
I've
shirts.
supported England since what?
I got 3
2000
Brazil shirts and I got 2
2002.
Italy shirts, bro. I got a Del Piero shirt and a Totti shirt from when I was younger. And I got a Rivaldo, a Ronaldinho, and an R9 shirt.
Mad.
Brazil,
Man,
bro. I
wait,
don't care. That's
Listen,
it.
every black brother in London, thinks it's so cool, but let me give my Brazil top.
Fam.
I had one.
Because think about it. Yeah, but Cam, it don't matter. Because listen, yeah.
Make you relate.
Listen, blood.
Especially
The
light skinned
Caribbean-
brothers. Run out. I thought it was Ronaldo, bruv.
Listen, check the summer, Check the summer.
Yeah, blood, bare Brazil top.
Bare yellow shirt. Bare yellow shirt. It's essential.
Fam, what you gotta realize is, yeah, Caribbean, yeah. Caribbean, man are playing cricket, yeah, or they're running, so yeah, there's no football. And then you, man, the Africans, you, man, only started qualifying for World Cups like what, in 94?
94.
Nigeria or something. I think JJ Okocha. You see what I'm trying to say? And I think Nigeria qualified.
Now, 1990, I think
in
Cameroon
94.
qualified.
Yeah,
Cameroon.
that's what I'm saying.
Reggie
But it was
Miller.
always one country, blood.
Yeah, it's always one.
You know what I'm saying? It was mad, fam.
Yeah, so all black man had was Brazil there, didn't
Yeah,
it?
so we only had Brazil. That was the only team that had all black man, yeah, on there. So I was like, yeah, Brazil.
And they had
man-
light skinned brothers as well. they had the whole spectrum, innit?
The only team that like pretty much had an all black team was Brazil, fam.
Yeah.
Everybody's had a Brazil shirt.
And Ronaldo on the back, everything.
Absolutely, blood.
What we say for World Cup? Never Brazilian, fam.
It's Brazil, blood. What if Brazil went out? Man didn't care, blood.
Big man thing, listen, I love England, innit? Like, I would love England to just do well.
I think it'll be amazing.
If they just fight and they lose, everyone will be happy.
Let me tell you something. Can I tell you something? When Greece, I didn't support Greece. I told you I'm half Greek. I don't even support Greece in them things. We know when they won their European thing. I went to Southgate. Geezer, I lost my mind.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I was on top of the. I don't get done for this. I was on top of the, the train station thing. I was on top of drinking.
I can imagine that was mental,
It
bro.
was amazing to be that half Greek, to even have that affiliation of so many Greek people. They're like, oh, what? Oh, girl, you're here. Everyone's out. Everyone's
but
all
that's what
dancing in the
I'm saying.
streets. We was all going nuts, man. It was good that just for people.
That's actually sick.
It was amazing. So, imagine if England win that thing now. The streets are gonna be flooded. We're gonna have parties. You know,
Yeah, but
they
England
have
ain't
block
winning
parties.
nothing. That's why I'm
Yeah, but
lucky.
if they
Man's
ever
from
did,
Halsden,
though.
blood. So, because man's from Halsden, blood.
In it.
Nah, bro, ain't happening.
It'll be a national holiday
Bruv,
too.
It'll be a holiday.
Bruv, because man's from Halsden, blood. If Brazil win, man's cool. If Portugal win, man's cool as well, blood. Bare parties, 6 a.m. in the morning, parties, blood. The Portuguese and the Brazilians know how to party, fam. They know how to party, fam. You're not sleeping, cuz.
I just want Argentina to win the World Cup.
Why?
I
Oh,
don't,
for
blood.
Messi.
Just a Messi. This whole
Nah. He's, bruv,
Yeah.
listen, he's had enough. Bruv, he's had enough of a blessing in life, blood. Barca paid for his steroids, everything. Man, you know them ones, you don't need a World Cup, blood. Leave it. You know them ones there,
He's a
bruv.
machine,
R10
innit?
is the
He's
goat,
Murphy.
blood.
They quit. The man's Murphy. Robocop.
Yeah,
They kept Messi alive.
man was born 3 foot and man had steroids and that to grow and all them things there. That's why he's an alien. He's
I wonder if that
moving
enhanced
What's
him.
annoying about Messi?
So he's a mutant, really, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, he is. He is.
Somebody needs to do a bloody study on that.
Yeah.
A real study.
Yeah.
Take some samples.
Because they had to put all growth hormone and that in it. This brother's
Innit?
body's not normal, blood. He's a mutant, fam.
He
That's
sees
why
things
he's
different.
moving
Yeah.
all wild.
That's why I'm
Ronaldo
But
worked
he's moving
hard.
like Neo,
He worked
blood.
hard.
Straight
He worked hard. You can see.
Yeah.
Look at man's physique from when he started
Yeah.
till now. It's mad.
But that's what I mean. As I
That's a
said,
mental
like I said on Twitter, yeah.
50 career
If they done like a top 5 in terms of like work ethic and application, Ronaldo's number 1. But bruv, when it comes to natural talent, Messi's just a.
But did you see him in that Chelsea game? He's jarring.
Who, Messi?
Yeah, I just
He's mesmerising though.
I swear, one of my dreams in life is just to foul.
Yeah, but he's like one of them
I just wanna
bobbleheads, bruv. He just bounces back up, bruv. Like
I
he's
just want to
mad.
slide tackle him.
I can imagine you trying to slide tackle Messi and you miss as well.
And
And shot up, riding out, yeah.
Now, I would love Messi.
My top's up, my belly's out, I'm just trying to slide. Oh, he
I
got
would
away.
love Messi to play in the Premier. And then man, you know them over the ball challenges,
Yeah.
where man pretends they're going for the ball and just goes
man, I
and cleans man
I
out.
want Messi one day for fun.
I would love to
just
see
for,
it.
Just for S's and giggles, just says, you know what? Let me just go do Prem for a season.
Nah.
Nah, he's gonna stay in Spain, innit, forever. man.
He'll
He's
stay
30.
in Spain
He's 30
forever,
now,
blood.
man.
In
He's
his
done and
comfort
dusted.
zone, he's done the thing now. 31.
How much is he getting? How much is he getting?
31, 600 bags and that.
Yeah.
Come see proper ball, man. Man will run you over.
Nah, man would be doing kick-ups with Leo still, but he would still be hurting guys, bro.
Yeah, he'll destroy
He's
him.
wild.
He'll destroy him.
He's wild. I don't know about the winter when it gets all mad, but remember what Robinho done when he first came, blood. When the man got molds on and the sun's out here, they're moving different. As soon as they got to put in metal studs, it's a different game, you know. It's a mad cunt. You know that was there.
Anyway, listen. Make sure you head over to Rants' channel right now, alright? We're going to have part 2 where we're going to talk about if we feel Jose is the right man for Manchester United amidst all the madness that's been happening, all the rents and stuff, yeah? Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, obviously. Let us know in the comments below. Are you excited for World Cup? Like, just are you excited for the World Cup? Because I feel like...
Well, you gotta be really, innit? But
it's
it's in
the
Russia. It's in
World
Russia
Cup's
though.
snowing.
It's in Russia and everything.
I feel like, it's round the corner.
Bruv, the World
Arsenal
Cup-
losing the World Cup, they're like,
Yeah, but the World Cup's gonna be snowing as well.
Nah,
innit?
the
It's in
World
Russia.
Cup is just going to be a banging motive. Bare people going to be getting together, going to bars, watching the
Yeah,
World
it's a
Cup,
sick motive.
shisha and that. That's what it is. It's just a motive. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's a motive. Like, the football's going to be dead. Let's be honest, international football's crap 9 times out of 10. It's
Yeah,
slow
for
and
about
it's
15
boring,
years.
man.
Yeah.
is it?
Because
Yeah,
these
man.
men don't play together all the time, yeah. It's all disjointed and it's all like it's
Even
dead,
the
bruv.
Hollands and the
Yeah, there's no
Germanys and
tempo. There's
It's not
no
like how it
nothing.
used to be, man. It's not
It's
like
not
how
how
it
it
used to be.
used to be, bruv.
All my older guys, do we
That's
feel
why I like
international
Brazil, blood.
football's
8
gotten
attackers,
worse?
blood.
8 attackers, innit?
2 centre backs and everyone else is flying forward.
Remember them
Like
times.
Firmino, I'm thinking you're not even getting in your team. Like that's
Yeah.
Well, Firmino's. I told you. he's dead food, though,
Firmino
innit?
is literally
He's dead food.
no.
He's dead food.
Firmino is a baller,
food.
but again, it's only because Liverpool can't get no better than that. Do you know what I'm
He's
saying?
dead
Because he's
food.
not even a striker.
But he's doing this.
He's
But
dead
he's
food.
doing
He's dead
bits.
food.
I think he's very underrated what he does. Like he's the glue in
dead-
that
dead
team,
food,
bruv.
dead
Because
food.
he plays the pass before the final ball all the
Even
time.
Jesus getting a look in it.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
is. Jesus is. He's cold.
He could be special.
Yeah, he's very
could be
special,
special.
bruv. He's a throwback centre forward, bruv. Jesus, man, in the box, bruv. He's wild.
Like Romario.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Anyway, guys, let us know. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you catch part 2 right now. Head over to the channel and watch that now, mate. You've been here with myself, Big J.
Mr. Heritage.
In the building.
Kunta. Harry Kunta Kane.
What?
Why couldn't
Why couldn't
Because
Kane?
my bedrooms call him Kunta, innit? Like King Kunta.
Okay.
Oh,
Kendrick.
like Kendrick, yeah, like King
They
Kunta.
think he's King Kunta.
Kunta Kane.
So Kunta Kane. Man's
I don't know how I feel about that one. Still, you know, like that.
I hate that.
You know the ones that are like, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Tottenham fans, innit? What can I say, innit?